High five. Bringing you the weird and wild from the world of MMA each and every weeknight. Welcome to Midnight Mania. Nick Diaz is among the more unique personalities in MMA's short history. The hard-nosed scrapper has consistently spoken about the struggles of the sport, the wear and tear and damage absorbed in the pursuit of success. More than most, Diaz has always felt like he's had no option but to fight, so when Diaz made his money in consecutive super fights versus Georges St. Pierre and Anderson Silva, it wasn't a surprise that he disappeared from active competition. It was far more surprising when Diaz opted to return 7 years later. That surprise turned to concern when Diaz showed up for his rematch versus Robbie Lawler, looking a bit out of shape. Though his performance wasn't bad, Diaz did wave off his own fight after getting hurt by a punch. The whole time, via, "It's not that I was in favor of it. He's a grown man and can do whatever he wants to do. I just don't think that Nick does it because he loves it. I think Nick does it because he has to do it. I don't know, man. People always ask me, what's the key to success? It's all about being happy and doing what you love." In fact, White doesn't just think Diaz feels obligated to compete. He went further, explaining that Diaz outright hates his job as a fighter, something Diaz himself has admitted at various points of his career. "When I always talk about the people who sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic and go to a job they hate, that's what I feel like with Nick Diaz when he's getting ready for a fight," White said. He's in bumper-to-bumper traffic going to a job that he doesn't love at all. "It's actually fascinating. But for a guy that's been off as long as he has, nothing but respect for Nick." At the moment, Diaz is unbooked. However, he tried to hop on a card as recently as UFC 269, so it seems likely that it will be less than 7 years before we see him back in action. Insomnia rip to Bellator and PFL veteran Jordan Young. Though still unofficial, Marlon Vera vs. Dominic Cruz is a quality bantamweight matchup that makes sense. After Bilal Muhammad really exceeded expectations over the weekend, Khamzat Chimaev sounds like a perfect matchup. Another potential matchup that I would totally watch, Rafael Fiziev vs. Rafael dos Anjos. Twitter fight bookings are quality tonight. Good eyes allow for creative defense. Carlos Diego Ferreira gives some context on the strange finish in his loss to Mateusz Gamrot, a good referee. Slips, rips, and co-clips. This tweet, anniversary is from yesterday, but I'm not going to post a Prince Nassim clip when it comes across the feed. A very nice lead high kick. Left hook to pull back and close the door, scores a knockout, random land, slow-mo match head. Midnight Music gave the current new alternative top 40 chart a listen. Sleep well, maniacs. More martial arts madness is always on the way. Punch the like button and kick the subscription bell.